Hey, what's up, sports bettors? Alex here, and there are 15 MLB games on Friday, June 24th, and we are going to be looking at an example of an early bet, an early profitable bet. So I found this bet using the OddsJam arbitrage betting tool. So sportsbooks are just starting to release odds for Friday, and we can see there's a line inefficiency in the White Sox-Orioles game. Right? There's an arbitrage bet. So again, an arbitrage betting just means you can place bets on two sports books, and based on pricing discrepancies, because all sports books have different odds, in being able to get the Orioles plus 157 on BetOnline and the White Sox minus 155 on DraftKings, you could bet on the Orioles on BetOnline, the White Sox on DraftKings, and earn a risk-free profit. Now, this risk-free profit, it's not particularly big. If you see it, it's only 0.31%. But what this indicates is that one of these bets has to be profitable, right? Either the bet on DraftKings or the bet on BetOnline, right? You can't have arbitrage exist if there's not a profitable bet, right? If you can make risk-free money by betting on both sides, then we know that one of these bets has to be profitable. So if we click into the odds, and because BetOnline is a very sharp sports book, and oftentimes the first sports book to release odds for the upcoming day, we can see that DraftKings is really the outlier here, right? Both Caesars and BetOnline are kind of pricing this closer to plus 150 for the Orioles and the White Sox closer to minus 170, and we can pick up the White Sox minus 155 on DraftKings. So I'm going to go ahead and lock this bet in for tomorrow. We'll hit it for 500, and then we'll run through the math behind this bet, right? We're just looking as a sports bettor. We're using real-time market data, which is very indicative of the win probabilities for a team, right? We're using the betting market on sharp sports books like BetOnline to find value in pricing discrepancies. And DraftKings is currently giving us a price that's too good to be true on the Chicago White Sox, right? They're giving us minus 155. So what we can do is we can take the market from BetOnline, where they are pricing the Orioles at plus 157 and the White Sox at minus 171, and put that into a no-vig odds calculator. Again, what this calculator does is essentially reverse engineers a sportsbook. It takes a sportsbook's market, right, and it backs out what is their model implying the win probability for the bet is, right? So the way that sportsbooks work is they have this model. They're taking all this action going on in the betting market and constantly adjusting their odds, right? If all the sharp action starts coming in on the White Sox, lines are going to move towards the White Sox, right? This minus 170 may go to minus 180. If a bunch of action starts coming in on the Orioles, all the sharp bettors are on it, whatever, some syndicates on it, they'll come down maybe to, plus 140 on the Orioles. So the sports betting market's dynamic, and because sports books, they're taking all these bets and adjusting their odds, based on the action that's coming in, you can use their market to back out the win probability for your bet. Right? So we're literally just looking at BetOnline's odds, figuring out what their model is pricing as the win probability for the White Sox money line. So they're pricing the White Sox at minus 171 and the Orioles at plus 157. So if you remove the vig or remove the juice, the fair line for the White Sox tomorrow is going to be minus 162, right? And we were able to bet this minus 155 on DraftKings. And the fair line is minus 162. That's exactly what we want as a sports bettor, right? We want to be able to find these pricing discrepancies and get better odds than the true odds for a bet. So the true odds were minus 162, and we're able to get this minus 155. And of course, we're finding out the true odds using BetOnline's market because this is a very sharp bookmaker, a very sharp sports book. So what we can do next is put in the win probability for a bet. We're betting at minus 155 odds, and we're staking $500. So the expected value of this bet is $8.85. So this bet has $8.85 in mathematical profit margin quantified using real-time odds from BetOnline, right? So we know that one of these sportsbooks has to be wrong, and it's pretty clear we want to go with the bet on DraftKings. So that's the bet. The first bet, MLB bet, I locked in for tomorrow, right? We're just quantifying using real-time market data from very sharp sportsbooks, what the true odds should be, what the sharp sportsbooks think the true odds are, the fair odds are, and then we're looking for these pricing inefficiencies, which you can kind of do with a variety of betting tools on OddsJam, right? The positive EV tool is kind of the most common one that we talk about a lot, but you can also use the you can also use the middle betting tool, the arbitrage betting tool, to find profitable bets as a sports bettor. So I hope you found this video helpful. Any questions you have, of course, about sports betting, don't hesitate to book a call with us. We're always open to, chatting with you, talking about sports betting strategies, ideally just helping you become a more profitable sports bettor, a data-driven, mathematical sports bettor. And again, thank you so much for your time.